Alright, so ManEater is a game that has been getting suggested from sexy people that watch the channel on a daily basis. And if any of you that suggested me to play ManEater are actually underage, but the game is regarded very high among the community of the world because it's legitimately just fun the entire time. This is one of the few games where I've actually just played it and had a blast the whole entire time. I know I just said that, but yes. But long story short, it's like that game Hungry Shark World on the phone that everyone played, except it's 10 times better. There's only 33 trophies inside, including the platinum, and it takes less time to complete than it does for me to blow it with another woman in my life, so let's begin this. This is also a part of my challenge to platinum pretty much every single notable single player game that I haven't already before I hit 800,000 subscribers, because I have no life, so make sure to drop a like and subscribe. ManEater first opens up with a scene where we watch the main villain shark hunter reeling in a giant catch he just got, and he also then gives us an interview because this game's story follows a sort of TV show like flow in terms of story direction. It's kind of set in the point of view of a narrative or a documentary around shark hunting. So it's like the reverse Flash of Shark Week, to be honest. But during his funny spew of information, we see a man get snagged by another shark, and then it's action time. That shark that just committed manslaughter, by the way, is now the shark we get to play as in the game's epic tutorial. Basically, you learn how to eat stuff and move. It's very simple. However, the game really wanted to make sure that we know exactly what to do, so the tutorial for it actually lasted quite some time, and we had numerous little kill objectives in the corner of the screen. But once I did enough of them and appeased this damn game's appetite, I would end up finishing the tutorial and getting a trophy from it called Learn to Swim. Something my mother still hasn't. IRL skill issue for real. But then the game takes a very drastic uptick in shark activity, and we just get sent to a beach to kill beachgoers. Now, being the psychopath I am, this was no issue for me, so I zipped over there and started the chomping. However, hunters get called every time you do this, and they have guns and try to kill you, so it totally ruins the vibe, I'm not gonna lie. And once I got them all dead, Scaly Pete showed up, and this is the same dude from the intro and also our arch nemesis. And short story short, he just dropped us immediately, but the game was playing, so it wasn't my fault, I swear. And I got a trophy from that also because they felt bad for me. Hell, you haven't even subscribed yet. It's shameless. That's what I'm saying. There was then more TV time, and we watched Petey Boy gut the shark only to find it had babies inside of it. You guessed what's gonna happen. If you guessed Pete got his arm bit off, you were right. But I was trying to say that that baby shark is actually us. Yes, we get to play as the hateful baby shark that just lived through his mama getting petrified. Disgusting. So now it's our detrimental life goal to grow up and kill Pete. This is the natural order of things in life for a shark. Endless revenge. Sounds like one of my ex-girlfriends, I swear. But the entire gameplay for ManEater is centered around us going through different areas of the swamp and ocean city nearby. Each area has different level creatures in it and objectives for you to do in order to level up and get a higher evolution of shark. The first area was called Fautik Bayou, and it was in a swamp because Bayou, but I got a trophy after I visited the grotto, which is like the safe house where you can upgrade your shark. And it was from upgrading something on my shark for the very first time. There is lots of upgrades in this game and they all benefit you in some way. I always preferred the passive upgrades because then it's helping you all the time, and I never trusted those upgrades that only activate when you do a certain move because that's kind of a scam. And I apologize if this sounds boring, but the next part of gameplay before getting my next trophy was all just me swimming around killing stuff and getting collectibles. But trust me, that's actually fun in this game, unlike others out there that are, you know, not so fun when the collectibles are collecting. And once I got to a high enough level, I returned once more to the grotto, and I actually reached a new age, that being of a teenager. Not sure if a trophy is worth celebrating, but that's okay. A while later, I ended up in a new area of the game, and side note, this city where we are is so damn run down, it's actually insane. There's just entire areas of the civilization underwater. POV Florida in 10 years. But I got a bit bored, or rather just bloodlustful, and started attacking some random humans in the water for basically no reason, which then raised my threat bar up and I started getting attacked by the hunters. And if you fight back, you also raise this blue circle's XP to increase the infamy level. Every time you do, it then spawns in a boss fight hunter that is after us. The first one was named Bayou Willie, and he is literally just trailer trash in the water but with pink shorts. After a few tries of me jumping up to get him, I did, and then started destroying his future life plans. But I did get a trophy for reaching infamy level 1. This new area I was in, by the way, is called Dead Horse Lake. Sounds like your mom lives here. But after you go through all the main story objectives marked in blue, the final one is always to battle an apex predator. This time the apex predator was against a barracuda, like the song. And here's that trophy because I chomped him. The next area I was in was then some super rich asshole golf club on the damn water, which is kind of cool, but like, come on, there's people living on the street and we had to invest in a golf course in the middle of the ocean. Of course we did. Anyways, I just leveled until I actually reached adult rank, which is kind of the middle rank of evolution we get today, and here's that trophy. Now, the apex fight for the golf course was against an apex mako shark, and I don't really know if it was any harder than the last one, but it was definitely more annoying because the mako shark loved to swim around and it's just overall a slippery free time. But I did do it, so here's the trophy pop. And my next trophy I got was actually when I went back to the first area, because if you noticed it or not, I never did the apex fight there since it was against a level 20 crocodile, and I was nowhere near strong enough for it then. But I am now, god damn it. And the fight was actually a lot harder than I thought it would be. I had to swim away a few times to heal. It was a dangerous time. I also won the fight while being nearly at 0 HP, so that's a grace, you know. I love edging. And here's that apex fights trophy. So I ended up taking a break from the game to go poop or something, I think. Make sure to follow me on Twitter for funny poop jokes. But when I came back, I think I just went villain mode because I made it my goal to just raise that infamy level to the max, which is also a trophy, side note. So I spent around 2 hours straight here just grinding that thing out, which is actually a bit hard to do because the bar barely raises on kills of the hunters, and it's sort of annoying. Anyways, I was supposed to actually just swim to a cutscene trigger for PD Boy and his TV documentary about shark hunting, and then we actually got to go toe-to-toe with Pete again. The fights against him are honestly all easy until the end of the game, so I did this one with Breeze and got the trophy from it. There was then a pretty graphic cutscene where we tried to eat him, but ultimately these dudes lit us on fire and then blew up the ship at the same time. Rest in peace, cameraman, for real. And poor Pete got the forbidden Titanic ending. I kind of feel bad for him. Just kidding. Oh, and yeah, after that fight, I ranked up high enough to become an Elder, which was another trophy, and this is the second highest rank of evolution, by the way. These last few new areas are all super similar, and I think they all kind of intersect as well, but it's mostly just rich people's houses and docks and stuff, so after I killed off the 1% of the population here, I progressed enough for another apex fight, and it was against the classic great white. But I turned that legendary animal into my bitch because I'm motherfucking Its Ilusion, bro. What are you talking about? And here's that trophy pop. The following apex fight in the next area was then in like this orca stadium, and it was against the apex orca, which for some reason was actually the hardest thing in this game to battle, in my opinion. You know, I might have been turned into its bitch, but it's okay. I think I actually spent more of this fight swimming away trying to heal than actually tussling. But I did still finish it with a W, so here's that trophy, and I'm not freeing Willy. That guy, he's such a bastard. And after that battle, I think that was either my last apex fight or second to last, because I ranked up once more to Mega Shark, which is the max rank you can get in this game, and here's the trophy for it. Oh, and I can confirm that yes, there was one more apex fight. I knew this was a thing, but I couldn't recall if it actually was because it was super easy. But for the last area, I had to battle the apex sperm whale, and I'm not sure why this was the final enemy because the thing was low-key easy to kill. Like, the orca was so much stronger and harder. Kind of ironic that something made of sperm wasn't hard, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, here's that trophy from eating the sperm whale. Extra salty. What the fuck? Oh my god! And that also made me the apex predator, so I got another trophy from that for taking out all the other ones, of course. There was then one last fight in the game, and it was of course against PD Boy once more. But this time he had an entire World War II era revamped ship with these evil creations on the bottom that electrify the water around it, making it very hard to do any damage. And this fight, by the way, was actually quite difficult. You can't really do it in one go, and you do have to pause to go heal and recharge the ultimate moves and stuff, but still very doable without doing any extra grinding, and I managed to beat Pete for one last time and get this trophy. We then watched as Pete blew himself up in an effort to kill us like it was the Middle East, and yeah, we were completely unscathed. Plot armor, I can't lie. Okay, so now it's time for stage 2 of the platinum, which consists of us going back and getting every single collectible in the game, and also I had to raise my infamy rank up one more time for the final rank, but that's not hard to do. The collectibles in this game are mostly found from using the sonar skill that show them on the map, and if you have that fully upgraded, it makes this stage go by extremely quick. First, I did the Gulf's collectibles because I already done most of them, and it was also the last area we were in before the ending of the game. But once I did complete it, I got this trophy. I then went back to the first area of the game, and I decided to complete these areas in order from beginning and onwards, with the bayou first, obviously. I then did the wasteland in good succession, and had raised the alarm of the hunters while here, so I also raised my infamy rank to max, which is not hard to do if we were being honest, so there's that trophy. I then cleaned up the golf course collectibles, and side note, I am like the best golfer ever. It really helps when you're 6'5", 240 full muscle like I am. I then did the docks collectibles, the vacation area collectibles, and on the final area, I started getting the final trophies of the game. First being with getting every single chest in the game, and then all of the license plates after, which are garbage as the game refers to them, but I love them. And my final trophy was then from grabbing all of the signs, which are landmarks and usually have jokes attributed to them that I liked. But this one action, by the way, popped 4 trophies at once and only showed one of them, so that's kind of sad. The first one I should have got was from finding all the landmarks, then that also got me to 100% in all regions, and then all objectives in Caviar Key. And finally, from getting 100% of all available evolutions, which was given from getting 100% of everything. Deep breath. And here is that platinum trophy pop sprinkled on top to make my day a little bit better. So that was the ManEater platinum trophy experience. Overall, I absolutely loved the game. It was such a simple and fun thing to pick up, and platinum in less than a few hours, might I add. I would highly recommend you guys check it out, and it's even free if you have PS Plus, so you might as well. Rating it out of 10, I'm gonna give ManEater a solid 8. Not too much to complain about, and yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching. watching me, and I'll see you guys very soon.